all, welcome to John's Bomber Making. Today we've got the Lancaster Bomber, yes, issue 2. There we go, the recent release of the diecast version. There we go. Now this is my subscription issue. I have got issue 1, but I've already done the video for that. So today we've just got issue 2 video. Excellent. We also get, there we go, After Me the Flood. That's metal. Brilliant. That one on the wall behind me. Replace the Ghostbusters one. This is my wooden version of the Lancaster Bomber. In progress. Actually doing issue 105 up tonight. But anyway, let's have a quick look at these instructions. Oh, there we go. Those are the parts. Some of these we don't use. This and this. But we use them later on in the build. So here we have the magazine. So we got the gun turret and fuselage. Quite a lot of parts involved in this one. But more importantly, this little part of the page, first page. The parts supplied in this issue are small, so take your time to identify them carefully and fit them according to the instructions. We suggest that you do a dry run assembling the parts up to step 3, opposite, before you glue the parts together. The plastic parts should be glued together using very small amounts of super glue. We suggest that you place a few drops of glue on an old saucer or similar, and then dip the tip of the cocktail stick into the glue and apply it to the pegs and or sockets as described in the instructions. You may find that some parts are a very tight fit. This is due to small amounts of flash from the moulding process or excess paint applied to ensure full coverage. Check the illustrations carefully and always test fit before applying any glue. If you have any problems with the fit, use a fine file to remove any plastic or paint that's preventing a proper fit. There we go. Before you fit the parts of step 1 together, check that there is a rectangular recess in front of the upright lever in parts O2K, right and left arrow, the yellow arrow. There we go. Use a flat file to remove any flash from this point. You may also need to enlarge the D-shaped sockets. There we go. Thought I'd run through that with you. The rest of the instructions pretty straightforward. There are quite a few steps involved in this one. There we go. But that is the completed work of the gun turret. And then we have the rest of the magazine, which is an excellent read. And your next set of parts: cockpit floor, nose, fuselage, cockpit canopy frame, canopy and nose blister. Excellent. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Okay, here are the parts. Let's get them out. Okay, there's the parts. Here we have the transparent turret panel. That looks brilliant. Very nice. That is O2A, O2B and C are the machine guns. And then we got the turret canopy frame. We have the starboard front framing, the bomb aimer's ventral window, turret support, control lever for turret, left and right, air gunner's seat, rear turret wall, outer rear turret wall, inner, the turret side section, left and right, control lever for turret, spent cartridge chute, right and left, ammunition feed duct, right and left, underside of turret, starboard front fuselage, base of turret, gun bracket, right and left, gun sight, VHF whip aerial, ammunition box ×2, pivot for machine gun ×2, spent cartridge bags ×2, bomb aimer's controls, and the side window. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of parts. So we'll need these parts out first. Okay, step 1, we need these 4 parts, and as it said in the advice, there is some flash amongst that little lot there. So I'm going to clear that off with my knife, just like that. Check this one for exactly the same. I think that one's pretty clear. Now, looking at that, that is the outside of them 2 notches. So we need O2S, which is this piece, and that goes into that D-shaped hole just there. Now that's going to be a tight bit, I can feel it already. Okay, I did shave a little bit off. That should now just pop into place. There we go. So there we go. So that's O2K on the right hand side and O2S, which is the gun sight. Now we can try this side. So we want the notches on the outside and that will go there like that. Now I think that's going to push into place, no problem. But first of all, we need to put the back seat on, and that again is D-shaped. That goes in there. I think that's going to go in nice and bonny. Yep, that's going in nice and easy, that one. And now all we need is pop this over both of them. Get that one there and that one, line them up into place. See, the back one's gone in, no problem. It's this front one which is tight. Well, there we go. Pop that there, square that up, hold that there, and we can press that side one in. Excellent, there we go. That's nice and flat. So there we go, we got the gun sights, the backrest, and those two sides into place. There we go. Excellent. Put it onto your desk, square it up, and then get everything into place. Excellent. That is step one. Okay, step two. We need the base. We need it this way up. There we go, like that. Not that way, that's the underneath. And there are 4 notches. 1, 2, 3, 4 for this gun sight to go into place. There we go. Get that in there. Once it's in, just like that, it will be proud at the bottom. So it will be proud at the bottom there. So you have to do it mid basically, get it into place. And once you got it into place, you can now super glue it. So we just take it out again, and we just need a little drop of super glue in these 4 locations. We can pop that back into place again. Press it down. There we go. Excellent. That is it from underneath. That back rest, that back seat rest looks pretty cool, does it not? Excellent stuff. Let's move on. Okay, next we need the 2 ammunition boxes, which are all 2U. These fit on the underside. There are 2 holes here and here, and basically you just pop that into place. If one won't go in, try the other one. Let's try this one. It does mention in the instructions that if they don't fit, you can take the pegs off and just glue it into place. That one doesn't seem to fit on that side. But anyway, let's try this one on this side. This is rather fiddly. That doesn't seem to want to fit either. There we go. That one's gone in. There we go. That's that ammunition box in place. So now we just need to fit this one on this side. There we go. Finally managed to get it into place. I did have to file it down a little bit. It is very, very tight fit there. It is perfectly alright on top, as you can see. Everything is as it should be. It's just a very, very tight fit. So I don't think I need any glue on that, but what I will do, I'll take it off and I will pop a little bit of glue on it. Okay, that's now fully into place, glued into place. Excellent. Next we need these 2 bags for spent cartridges. They fit just there and there, like so. And now we can glue them into place. That's one in, and that's the other one in. Excellent. And they've been glued into place. Looking brilliant. Oh, next we've got 3 control levers, this one, and this one. Now this is supposed to be D-shaped, but that is never D-shaped. The little peg at the bottom is supposed to be D-shaped, but it isn't. And basically that one will go, get my tweezers on this one, in there, and that one goes in here. I'll have to glue them into place to show you. Okay, look, I've got one in place, so we'll get this second one in place, so stay there, and that goes there like that. That little lever will go in here. There we go. Let's see if you can see them. There we go, those 3 control levers. There is a left and right, but there's no L and R on that one or that one. Just have to have a study of the picture, get it the right way around. Next we've got the machine guns. They're coiled up. Basically we need a pivot pin which will hold that in place just there. So again we've got left and right of this to complete, and a little pin should go in there, hopefully. Get in. Not going for me. Okay, these pins don't seem to want to go in. They're a very, very tight fit, and I don't want to force it too much, so I'm just going to file the end, and hopefully that will be enough. Just lightly file it to get the pin into place, and there we go. That has managed to get that into place. I think that's how that should be. Now we just need to do the other one. Okay, I have filed this one down as well, so I'll pop that onto there like so. We'll get this pivot pin, and there we go. That's gone in a lot easier. First one, it always seems to be a problem. Second one, not a problem at all. There we go. That's the 2 machine guns sorted. There we go, but quite fiddly. Like I said, the pivot pin, if it won't go in first time, you'll notice that the edge will curl outwards because it's too tight. So just file it down with a little stick. That's what I used. Don't need much of it. Next we have 2 of these little details. These are the ammunition feed ducts, and they go on to that bracket there. You can see the 2 holes there. Let's see, if it doesn't go in first time, we can enlarge the holes again. There we go. That one snapped into place, and that one is in place as well. Excellent. If they won't go in first time, just enlarge the holes just ever so slightly. I didn't have to in the end. I managed to snap them into place. But there we go. Let's move on. Next we have these 2 spent cartridge chutes, and they go into the turrets just here and here. And again, they're D-shaped, so you can actually see the shape. And basically you need that piece and that notch going into the middle, and once you get into place, there we go, it needs to be pressed down. That it is a bit proud, and once it's in place we can actually glue it. Okay, I need some work done on them 2 holes to get them into place. Bear with me. Okay, those 2 are now in place. Again, a little bit fiddly. use tweezers, press them into place, and that is how it should be. Now we need the machine gun so we can separate the cables. There we go. So we've got one machine gun here for this side and one for the other side, and then we need to pop this into place. There are two holes, one there, one there, for that bracket. Okay, this is a magnifying glass job, this one. Right, so we do need to feed that cable as well in the back. Now I can show you exactly where this goes. There we go. It situates just there like that. Excellent. There we go. There we go. That is that now glued into place. Excellent. Looking like that. Now we just need the other side. That bracket there will eventually fit into there, as you can see it now. Right, let's get this one in. This cabling, it does get in the way a little bit. Okay, now as you can see that there, this piece here will go alongside the machine gun, so make sure you get that bracket in place as well. Feed that under there and through there. Now I need to straighten that cable out, it's a little bit tight. There we go, it's coming across, and you can see the two fixing points where that gun duct is, just here and one at the front there. So we'll get that into place, and like I said, it is fiddly. Well, there it is, that's where it should go. Now if it doesn't go, the fit is too tight, say here, that won't pop down where it has done. You can always file it down. Right, that is popped into place there. Exactly. Now all I need to do is now glue that. There we go. That's those two machine guns now in place. Excellent. Popped a bit of super glue on the connections and we're good to go. There we go. All that was left to do was to glue this in here and here. Excellent. There we go. Now I'll give that a sec. Next we need the turret support, O2F, and there are two holes for this. One here and one here. Now again, if it doesn't fit, just have to have a look at the actual hole or the connection itself, and if it won't go in, oh, that one has. There's the first for you. That one's gone in place. I'll get that glued into place. There we go. That's that turret support glued into place. Excellent. Must admit, this is very, very fiddly. I've also repositioned them cables so they don't cause any problems in the future. There we go. Excellent. Next we need the rear inner wall, and that fits just over them pegs, just there. You shouldn't need any glue for this. I think that's got it now. These pegs are really, really tight. There we go. Let's close that gap up for them three pegs. You see them here, there, there and there. There we go. That's the rear inner wall. Another tight fit. Okay, now we've got these two pieces. We have O2A and O2C. We just need to match these up. Apparently this will snap into place. Get the holes lined up and draw it in. There we go. That is nicely, I think, into place. And there we go. It is a very tight fit. Just keep pushing it until it snaps into place. Excellent. And you can see with all the pins it is correct. And all I need to do now is to pop this into place. Put the guns through them 2 slots, and that fits nicely there. Excellent, that's looking good, that. There we go, brilliant. Next we need this piece, and need to fish the wires through here. Pesky wires, get that into place just there, I believe. Yep, just like that. Excellent. Obviously this doesn't glue because this just rotates like that. Last we need this outer rear wall, which is all 2i, and there are 5 pegs, and it goes at the back of this turret. Just sits into place, and push the pegs in. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs. Excellent. Now that is that in place. And my guns, machine guns, are now level. Excellent. There we go. That's the cabling coming out. So basically that is the turret. My advice: any tightness, is a little file like that, not something too coarse. You know, I'll make it the hole a little bit bigger, and well, it will be fiddly. Definitely. These are the parts we got left. There's another piece of the cone, I think it is. There we go, bit more writing on it as well. That looks brilliant. And that frame will go on the inside. We've got another control panel here, which could be painted up if you so wished. And there's a couple of windows, one there, for that at least. Excellent, so that is issue 2 complete. So there we go, guys. That is the machine guns, or the machine gun turret, all nicely completed. And I can adjust that. There we go. There we go, nice and level. And definitely magnifying glasses, because there are some very small parts and very tiny little holes to put things in. Very awkward indeed, but everything's looking hunky-dory. Brilliant. I don't think you're going to actually see that that backrest, that coloured backrest, once we get that in place. You might be able to just see it through the turret window. Wait, can't see it now anyway. But anyway, those are the parts for next time. Excellent, that was really fiddly. Just be careful, patience is a virtue with this one. Magnifying glasses, definitely a file. If you need something to enlarge the hole, you can always use a little drill. That will get everything into place. But those ammunition boxes initially, yeah, very fiddly. I did file it down. Everything is in place as it should be, but it does, if you read the instructions, it does tell you you may have to make adjustments. So just be prepared for that, but everything is nicely in place. Brilliant. So onwards and upwards. Next month we got the canopy. Brilliant. Anyway, if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next month for 3, 4, 5 and 6. Brilliant. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.